Well, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot, and today is Sunday, so I'm going to do what's coming in for the upcoming week. Very current energies. We'll take a look at the situation, past, present, negative, positive. What we don't see. Oops, flip the cards. What to look for, challenge, and where it all leads. Advice. I'm going to use Black Cat Tarot today and see how that goes. I kind of am liking it, I think. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to do two cards for the situation and the upcoming, what we need to know this week. So, um, current situation, Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, past influence, Nine of Pentacles, present influence, Nine of Wands, okay, negative, Page of Pentacles, positive, Judgment. Okay, what we don't see, King of Cups. I get that a lot. In the what we don't see, like it's weird. Okay, challenge, King of Pentacles. What to look for? Three of Wands, future influence, Eight of Wands, outcome. Nine of Cups, and where does this lead? And advice. Ooh. Okay, Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. So I would say this does probably have to do with some kind of relationship or partnership. Now keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It can mean anything. And we talk about this, like when we say relationship, it's a wide variety. It can be work relationship. It can be romantic. It can be friends, family, anything. I do feel though, whatever it is, because it's the lovers, it's definitely one that's very important to you, wherever that lies. So the situation is Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and I feel like there's this frustration of give and take here. But it feels like to me that it's um, I feel like maybe there's some kind of argument happening or disagreement, or it doesn't feel big to me, like it's because there's the overall cards are not um, that bad, but I feel like there is something going on in your head, like you're conflicted and a little bit frustrated about the give and take here. Is you're it's almost like you're questioning it. That's what I feel like. Is are they giving as much as me? Am I giving enough? Am I not giving? Am I giving too much? Whatever the case may be, there's just like this overall energy of frustration with that area of the relationship, regardless of what that relationship is. The past influence is the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like that more so than being independent, but in this deck, it's about kind of going with the flow. If they just kind of lay there and do their thing, the sharks, aren't going to bug them. But if they start like flailing and fighting the current, um, the sharks could attack. So that's kind of what it is. It's about going with the flow and not and trusting yourself and trusting your actions. So in the past, you kind of were just very nonchalant, kind of just like, I'm gonna do me and I'm gonna just be me. And I feel like that's good, like that's good influence. But for some reason there's this you know wonky energy that's and I think you're questioning, like, should I have just gone with the flow, or should I have done something different? And there should this relationship has a big question mark right now, and I don't think it's going to be bad. I just think right now there's just a lot of questions going on with it, and it could definitely be work. The Nine of Wands is in the present position now. In this deck too, it's a little bit worrisome to me because you've got, where are they? You've got the cats back here, and they placed the cheese for the mouse. They trapped the freaking mouse, and right now I feel like you kind of feel trapped, and you're really curious or wondering what. And when I say trapped, it's like something happened where you felt kind of whatever this situation is, you feel kind of trapped because you're not quite sure what to do next, and you're wondering if, I think it's more wondering, like you're feeling, am I being trapped? Am I, being led to this conclusion, or is this the true conclusion? So you're kind of going through that right now. There's a big, again, that's why I'm coming up with the big question mark here. About the relationship in itself. The negative influence is the Page of Pentacles, and I feel like, again, this deck is a little bit different. He's balancing and he's juggling things. Now he is learning how to do this, but I do feel like, and all of the pages have wings in this deck, so I do feel like there's messages here. So there was something said that you feel like, and I feel like the negative is you juggling all of those things. Am I being trapped? Do I just go with the flow? What the heck happened? It's kind of like that kind of feeling that you don't quite understand it. And I feel like that's why it's negative, because you keep bouncing around the ideas. Instead of just sticking true to you, you're like, did I do something wrong? You're really just trying to overthink it to some degree. And that's why that's in the negative. So Judgment is in the positive, and I feel like that's good. Like you're gonna have growth from this, and you will have growth from this because the sun's coming out and the plants are growing. So the positive is things are coming back around, and I think that this will bring light into what happened or what's going on. Regardless of what that is. So I do feel like that's good, right? That there is definitely a positive there with the energy of that judgment and the positive, of feeling more renewal and things of that nature. I like that. What you don't see is the King of Cups, and I feel like this is the other person, gender non-specific. I think it's this person cares, and you don't realize how much they really do care about you. And I think that's kind of the key, and I think that could be part of the frustration too. You probably know this to some degree, but they do care about you, probably, and again, more than you know, because it's in the what we don't know. The challenge is the King of Pentacles, and I feel like that is finding stability and being grounded in this situation. Really finding that as a challenge. It's almost, this is what you're looking for. You want stability. That's all. It's not a matter of what happened. It's a matter of let's not have all of these things all over the place, like too many emotions going on all over the place. What to look for is the Three of Wands, which is good. This means things will work out. They're working out. You watch for that. Watch for, the conclusion. Not the conclusion, but the resolution to this coming in, so that you can see like what's really happening here. And yeah, I like that actually. So that's what to look for. Look for that. Look for the resolution. It should be coming in, because where does this all lead is the Four of Swords, which is healing. So there is healing to be done. The future influence is Eight of Wands, and I think this can be a couple different things. In this deck, he takes the baton and starts running. So either you're just going to take back control and go for it, or there could be travel or there could be a message coming in. It can be any one of those things here in the near future with this week, because this is a weekly reading. So you will hear something or know something or understand something here shortly. It's kind of a cool card. He's taking the baton and running. But I do feel like that energy says, I overall get the feeling that you will be handed something. Like there is just, it's weird. That's the feeling. Here's what you need to know, and you will be handed that in the near future here. The outcome is 9 of Cups, so you will be able to fill those cups up. You will be able to fill those dreams. You will be able to, things are going to come together. Like this is the outcome. Things are okay. It doesn't really even matter what happens, because 9 of Cups being the outcome is overall you're going to get your true desires here. And the problem is you may not know what those are. And I like that. So again, this all leads to the 4 of Swords, which there is big healing here. And that's good, because, and I don't think it's like you healing from the relationship ending, it's healing together, whatever this relationship is. And the Tower is your advice. It's let it go. Just don't, this is, sorry. The Page of Pentacles is your negative influence, and your challenge is finding the stability. But you know what? Just let it go. Stop juggling the things. Stop trying to figure it out. Let it go. Just let it be. Let it be the way it was. Don't overthink it. Don't try to change it. It is what it is, and let it be. When I get the Tower as a challenge, it's let it fall. Let it be as it is. Don't try to keep it from falling. Don't basically, to me, with the Tower, it's when you have it in advice, it's basically don't do anything. Let it go. Let it be. Let the chips fall as they may. Don't try to control it, because you can't. Because if it has something to do with someone else, you can't control someone else. So we just have to let it go. And at the same time, don't overthink that you need to do anything different either. That's why it's let it go. You didn't do anything wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. It was, whatever it was just that. And it didn't matter. And it's just, let it go, let it be. Because they obviously care about you. You care about them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be going through all of this in your head. And you wouldn't have the 5 of Wands in the situation. There is, renewal here coming. So I do like this. I really do. I think it's a really good week. If you've had struggles with a relationship, it's, we don't need to fix everything all of the time. Sometimes things will just kind of fix themselves, or they were just meant to be the way they are. Like, that's the way it was meant to be. And it was meant to happen the way it happened. And there you have it. So I hope this resonated. Please let me know if it did. Any comments, much appreciated. And hit that like button, and take care. Have a beautiful day.